Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and damn. Anyways,
Oh,
stay
wow.
tuned for more content and let's get into the video. Hey y'all, so I was gonna react to another video, but that video, as I was recording, that video was boring, low key. Like I was supposed to react to a compilation of of TikToks, but now I'm finna react to this video, the podcast of Keke Palmer and Olandria and Chelly from Love Island, and see what they talking about. So hold on. Okay, the video started a little bit already, but hold on.
Elimination fake out today, chaotic heart rate challenge, and yes, a little action in the hideaway. Chelly and Olandria brought the drama, the laughs, and one of the realest friendships we saw all season. But what was really going on in that villa? Are there connections built to last? Seriously, what is the future of Olandria looking like? Plus, can every girl truly be a girl's girl? Because some of y'all were looking a little suspect, honey. Chelly and Olandria are fresh out of the villa and ready to spill the tea. So let's get into it. This episode is presented in partnership with Airbnb. Baby, summer's calling, and she's got one thing on her mind: your next visit. My take: plan your trip by searching guest favorites on Airbnb because these most loved homes are ready for your next adventure.
I thought this was filmed
Let's
in
get
America.
into it.
Oh my God.
Actually on the island?
Okay,
Yo,
girl,
don't
before I get into everything I want to get into with you guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Like, am I your first interview?
Yeah, you are.
Thank you for having us. Okay, so you get back to America, you get your phones. What's the first thing that you do? You know, do you immediately go online or do you just call your family?
I call my family. I did a group FaceTime.
I don't know. I think I turned it on and then everything just started coming in. So I'm like, what is this? So I just click and now I'm seeing all this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? So then I just hit up my family group chat. And I was like, hey, y'all. And then everyone was like, oh, my gosh, you got your phone. So it was both. I was talking to family and looking at what is going on here.
Now, before y'all get to y'all phone and everything, is there like a time period where you talk to any therapist or you're like in between?
Yeah.
Like, what happens? The show ends, you see who wins, then y'all go where?
Well, it was different for both of us because
I know for you, 'cause you guys left.
Yeah, so for me it was
I wasn't lying.
I know.
Yeah. Trust me, I was hurt.
No, I know.
It didn't make any sense.
I was like,
Chris
huh?
started breaking up on the last day.
So I'm like, you know what? The math not mathing, but I was ready to go. I was happy to go, to be honest. So, but after that, it was just like, you know, we got to meet with our therapist. Then we had to do like some side stuff, and then we were able to get our phone. So they definitely had to talk to our therapist and stuff.
That's good. So they kind of prepare you guys. Is there things that they tell y'all not to do? Like, hey, maybe wait on the online. Or don't say anything too soon. Or kind of teach you how to deal with such the overwhelming influx of opinions and things?
Yeah, because they made it a point that this year is big. And even, you could have told us that 50,000 times.
We didn't
still
really
wasn't
realize that
registering.
until we came out here.
Exactly.
It was like,
I'm like, what do you mean big? Like, I know last year.
I was really just like,
about.
oh,
Yeah.
this is big. Like,
But when I got my phone, I'm like, this is what y'all talking about. So they just kept letting us know, like, hey, it is big. If you need time to yourself, keep your time to yourself. You know, there's negativity, but there's a lot of love. So make sure you guys are focusing on the love that you see, because it's always going to be trolls. So it was stuff like that.
Oh, and no shade, I'm not reacting to the whole podcast because
Really tough. It was tough for us, me and my other fellow black girls, to watch you guys endure some of those things. So I mean, what did your family say? What was the support of that coming back?
I be seeing clips.
always
I
know
saw clips of it
racism
on
and stuff
TikTok.
that exists.
But that's it. So
But
hold
when
on.
you see
We
it,
finna skip
extra
and see
hard.
if we
I
can
don't
tell what
understand.
Okay, I skip to what I think will be a good part.
So that was crazy to me because, like I said, I wasn't seeing everything at first. I just kept seeing, before I even seen the hate, really, I just seen so much people defending us, defending me, and I was just like, you know, I don't even know what was said, but I don't even want to know what was said. But then, like, the BuzzFeed thing popped up, and I'm like, why am I eating a knuckle sandwich? Like, what I do to y'all? I'm confused.
Oh, that's what you talked to.
Yeah, I was eating another. Like, why would y'all give me that? And there was just so much other stuff where it was just like, where is this even coming from? Like, how did it even get to this? Because on the inside, we have a whole different life than what is out there. So it's like, I really don't understand what made y'all think that we were these things or this and that and all this stuff. My family, they obviously were very devastated to see I just was happy to see so many people support. So even seeing you always standing up for us and speaking for us, like that really meant a lot. Because I'm like, yo, y'all don't understand. I love her. So to see my favorites like defending us and stuff just means the world. Because it's like you guys are Black women as well too, and really speaking and using your voice means a lot, not only to me, but a lot of people who were supporting us and rocking with us. So I was just happy.
Well,
to see
even though
that.
you guys are having an authentic life experience, maybe you're not performing and entertaining, you're still representing.
No, absolutely,
I
yeah.
think you represent it very, very well. One thing I love so much about you, Olandria, on the show, especially seeing your journey, was like in the beginning, it's like, okay, she's quiet, she's not doing too much, she's reserved. And I wasn't sure if that was you or that was just you carrying the weight of being this Black girl on the show.
For sure.
But one thing I really loved, and we'll get into the depths of all of it, but there was a moment where you kind of really stepped outside of yourself, outside of what a lot of times Black women are not allowed to be, like vulnerable and say, hey, I want this, I want you. Immediately we're told
maybe I need to go watch
it's seen
this.
as soft, but it's like
that's what I'm
you
actually,
own that
no,
moment.
I don't think I'm
No
watching
matter
the
what
show,
happened
but
with you
I'm
and
just
Taylor,
looking
you
more
own the
videos.
moment of saying, I want you, I'm going for this. And that meant
no one is doing that. And so I just didn't get it. You know what I mean? It was so, to me, it seemed self-serving and just maybe, you know, when people are just so in their own thing. I don't think she set out to hurt you. You know, sometimes when people are just so in their own thing and just trying to have their own moment, it's like you're not thinking about how it's going to make the person feel.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, that I didn't get like Andrew, but I guess, you know, I mean, what did you think looking back and seeing online, Olandria? What's your take on it? I mean, you were there in person, and then now you guys are seeing people's thoughts of it. I mean, what is the difference that some people couldn't miss? Or were they just so happy that Hood was happy finally again? I don't know.
I haven't watched the episode, so I don't really know what they aired, but I feel like Chelly had every right to be upset. Hood agreed. She agreed. I did take it too far. Like, you know, I do apologize. Like, she was very apologetic about it. Like, immediately she was
And I guess people felt like, oh, well, you know, she when she said sorry, you should have been cool. You know, but I mean, you weren't.
My thing is like, and we are cool, that's the thing, but it's just like, when it was time, like in the beginning when they had their connection, like when I call somebody, like especially with the girls' real thing, someone being my friend, I'm always gonna put you first.
Exactly.
So even if something's a challenge, we're not winning no big grand prize after a challenge or anything. Like it's literally just to say, oh my gosh, you did good at a challenge. So I'm never gonna jeopardize me and someone else's friendship with their comfortability just to say I'm crazy in a challenge. So like someone like Jeremiah, like I said, never kissed that man ever. Like, you know, I steer clear of him just because I know how intense and passionate he felt about him. So it's like just to not see that reciprocated, and I understand you, but I don't. Only because I just don't see how a moment like this could cause you to like disregard someone you care about so deeply, your friends, feelings just to do a performance. Like that's what it was for me. So it was just like, okay, like I hear you. I acknowledge it.
One of the things where somebody's had a lapse of judgment because you're just thinking about, you know, again, I don't know the young lady, I'm sure she's lovely, but thinking about themselves is what I just take from you. You know, you're in a moment, you're just trying to let your stuff go, and you just get into a line, and you go too far, and then, oh, you don't know how to backtrack. That's what I took from it, but I also felt that how you felt made sense, because I felt the same way. Like, so they think about me.
Yeah, I'm right next to you. I'm like, you're watching the whole thing. Like, it's not like I turned away somewhere else. I'm literally right here watching the whole thing.
And what was it? I mean, I know Ace and you had that conversation, you tried to downplay the heart rate, but you can't keep your heart rate under control.
Yeah, right. Stop breathing.
Stop breathing. Girl, that whole moment made me mad.
Yo,
anyway,
it's crazy.
You guys received a lot of criticism. Yeah, doing stand on business challenge, right? You saw how people were feeling online. It was upsetting. It was a lot of stuff. I mean, walk me through how you were feeling. What were some of the? And then they said that actually the challenge went on for like 6 hours.
Yeah. So again, like I can't like to see what people. So many people had think pieces on what happened that night or how we were like what we said and this and that and stuff. And I'm like, you guys got 1 hour of a 6-7 hour night. So you just hear. I don't know what y'all talking about. I know it was nothing enough for you to think that you know what happened that night. So for us to get all that criticism and stuff, I was just like, honestly, I care less what y'all have to say because at the end of the day, like everyone's sitting there, like at least in the villa, we all were all on the same page of how we felt and we're just speaking our truth. So the internet, you're getting whatever message that is being put out to you, but we know what happened in there. No one walked away from that conversation feeling like, oh my gosh, you guys did too much, you guys are being mean, We all.
To be honest, y'all, I don't care what happened in that villa. I'm gonna be on my sister's side because them is sisters. So, right or wrong, I don't care. Anyways, let's get back to it. How long is? Okay, 4 minutes. I'm gonna stop watching at like when it's hit like probably 5 or 6. I don't know.
Like everyone would be clear about everything. Yeah, I think that's an important thing that has to be remembered, especially as we create this culture where, you know, people's lives are being commented on. I mean, we've been in reality TV world for a long time, but it's becoming major now. Like, I mean, our generation, like, it's like yesterday's thing, but these are real people. I really hope that as a society, we can have more nuanced conversations where you can have your opinion, but I don't think you need to call CPS. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on.
That's crazy.
Why would we go that far?
That's
You know,
like
like,
families that you're trying to ruin and break up. That's so ridiculous. That's why to see all this hate and stuff, I'm like, yo, I don't stand for none of that. Yeah, like, you guys are doing this and you don't know us. We don't even hate each other the way y'all hate us so bad. So it's like, what is going on? Like, who, like, y'all got a lot of time.
Yeah, and I actually want to say this to anybody that's watching this episode as we share our opinions and we're talking about the conversation. Like, that's all that it is. I know for sure they don't. I know for sure I don't wish any harm or ill on anybody. And, you know, let's just keep that in mind when we're commenting on folks and stuff like that. Make sure that we're not, you know, nobody need to be truly harmed. You know, you can be shady. Oops, but no one that they harm. Yeah, no harming. Haven't y'all spoke to Sierra since everything? Because I know you said Nick hasn't, but has she reached out to either of you?
I gotta check. My DMs are flooded.
Oh, that's right.
Girl, I'm so overwhelmed. So I have to literally probably have to go to her profile to go to her messages to see if she reached out to me. She doesn't have my number yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
You haven't heard from me? No, I did get to speak to her. She did reach out. So, I mean, it's a lot going on.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I didn't get to, because like I said, we didn't know for what reason she got removed. Even when I came back, I couldn't really find what the post was or whatever, but I did see she reached out. And she was just saying, like, you know, she missed all of us. She hates what's happening. You know, like, she's trying to, like, basically do better for herself. Like, and just to also, like, reach out to all of us and say her apologies and stuff. So it was just like, okay, well, you know, I really hope you're doing amazing. Like, you know, there's a lot happening. Like, I know, I'm just trying to give her grace because it's like, I know we're human at the end of the day. And I got to know her in the villa as a person through and through. So it's like, you know, all of this is happening to her. I wouldn't wish on anyone, but you know, she's taking full account of her stuff and really just trying to like get her mind right.
Yeah, accountability is definitely a big part of it. Again, I hate that any of it happened, but I think there's opportunity for a lot of people to learn.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm glad for the education and you know all of that stuff, and I also do wish her well too.
Absolutely.
There was a moment, Olandria, that I really actually liked that you did. It's a very lightweight moment. You were like to Huda, don't do that. And then Huda got so, she kind of responded to that very intensely. Now, when you said don't do that, I live. Because it's like, I don't need, it's like, to me, how I took it was, please don't give me a moment of pity. This, you know, this is no big deal. Like, I mean, I'm good. Another day, another dollar. Like, and I thought you were just trying to let her know, like, don't give me the sympathy of this, because there's nothing to sympathize with. I lived for you for that. And then afterwards, I felt, you know, you kind of were now all of a sudden the bad guy, or it was all so scary. And so that made me want to ask you both, how often did you feel like you had to tone down, you know, as a black woman on a TV show, or just being a minority, or however we want to put it? It's like, if I just saying a peep or something, it's now taken out of context.
It's always going to be taken out of context. As a black person, well, as a black girl.
To not cross over that boundary because a person that was opposite of us, so the emotions like, oh, we're going to cater to this person. Like, bro, what about us? Like, I don't understand.
There have been multiple seasons. I mean, even this season included, where
Okay, I'm gonna stop watching this video. It's kind of getting interesting a little bit, but anyways, my reaction, like, kind of in between. I ain't watched the show, so I don't really know what's going on. But if y'all watch this show, or if y'all watch this video fully, thank you so much. And please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And whatever other YouTube videos or type of YouTube videos y'all want me to do, just comment it down below. And I'm going to see y'all sometime again this week.